Hello everybody, how are you all doing today? Let's reposition that, there we go. Hoping you guys are all having an absolutely splendid Saturday, wherever you are. Gonna do a bit more Batman today. Gonna find some more of these ridiculous Riddler trophies left by everybody's favourite, Mr. Edward Nigma, the Riddler. But where has he left them? That's the real enigma. Today we're going to try and clear out the rest of Arkham Island. We're going to try and do Arkham Mansion, and we're going to try and do... well, I say try, there's only one we're missing in the caves, and that should be relatively straightforward to get. So 175 out of 240, so let's see if we can make a bit more of a dent in that number, shall we? I think we still need the map for the north part of the island. So we'll see if we can find that when we get there. Don't remember where we saved, admittedly. Oh, the game is... There we go. Okay, so we're in Arkham East. Okay, no hostiles, that's fine. We can go around at our leisure. A good chunk of stuff to do on the east part of the island then. Let's just have a little refresher on where we're at. So we've got a good old bit of stuff here. It's mainly trophies, one riddle, there's a tape, there's two chronicles we need. On our Arkham Island North we need to find the map. There's some teeth, mainly trophies again, two riddles, one chronicle. We've done intensive treatment, we've done medical facility. There's this one here in the caves that I missed like an idiot. Quite a lot to do in the mansion, so hopefully we'll clear all of that today. Penitentiary we're going to save for, I think, next time. Unless we get done very early. Or we might do Botanical Gardens next time, actually, because there's a bit more to go on that one. And then Arkham Island West, we just have one to go. So that's going to be a pain in the backside to find, I'm sure. But while we're here, let's start with Arkham East, shall we? No, we don't have waypoints in this game, unfortunately. So we're just going to... Oh, that one's right out in the open now. That's fine. We'll take that. No problem. Easy peasy. We love an easy one. All the rest seem to be around the area of the mansion itself then. Fantastic. And one over here by the gardens. Now I'm reasonably sure we may need detective vision for a couple of these if I'm remembering right. Hey Jeppo, how are you doing today? Miku's in a Sonic game. I know! It's weird, isn't it? Sonic fans memed it into reality. This is what I'm choosing to believe. I mean, to be fair, I suppose it was only ever a matter of time. She is kind of a Sega character at this point. Like, I know they don't own her outright, but they do a lot of stuff with her, so... I guess it was always going to come. And Ichiban... Yeah! Interesting that it's not Kiryu. Finally get Yakuza's Sonic crossover. Might I say that? We'll probably get Kiryu at some point anyway. Anything up here? No. Probably our Kiryu eventually. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Kiryu and Goro. Goro, you'd think. Has to be his taxi from Yakuza. That would make sense. I mean, I suppose, yeah, you gotta give him vehicles and what have you, so... Oh, hello, Chronicle. It's well hidden.
I had a sudden pang of conscience. I sought counsel from my priest on the choices I had made. I asked him if it was a sin to kill in order to save a life. The holy man said all life was sacred, but a judgment would not be upon my soul if I acted to save another. I left the confessional with my soul uplifted, convinced more than ever I am doing a service not only to mankind, but to God as well.
Well, that's not very nice. You shouldn't kill. It's mean. That's why we have laws about not doing that. Alright, next. Okay, I guess we gotta be up on the roof for the rest of these then. So, let's do exactly that. Okay. Any back here? Okay, there's a few towards the back end here. That's good. Oh, there's one.
Oh, you are definitely cheating.
Honestly, Riddler. Every accusation is a confession. How long will stream be? No idea, bud. As long as it takes. Probably going for at least a couple hours, though, I would have thought. Okay, well... That's not right. Okay, that's way over that side then. That's fine. Oop. Am I going mad? I swear I did some of these last time. Oh, maybe, maybe not. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. We'll get them all eventually. Okay, well, allegedly there's one, like, right here. I am not seeing how that is possible. We can't walk off the edge, because Batman will not allow us. Because that would be unsafe and silly. So, is there something under here, like a ledge, for instance? Aha. Wonderful. Okay, back up top then. I keep pressing the button shortcuts to do moves that aren't in this game. Which is what you call being silly. Xbox showcases tomorrow. Do we expect anything out of that? I don't really have any... I suppose I don't really keep up with the Xbox side of things. Last chance we can see P4 remake. Oop. Oh no. I fell. Surprisingly, Summer Games Fest had no remake announcement. Is it definitely coming? You see, this is one of the few kind of down points about this game, when there's no waypoints for us to find trophies and stuff. It's been rumoured for a while now. Well, allegedly it should be around here somewhere. Whoa, whoa, whoa. that doesn't seem right. Although... Aha! Now then. How do I line this one up? Oh, God. No, don't do that, Bruce. No. You fool. Okay, I've got to be way higher up than this to do that one. Unless... No, because then the angle's going to be weird. Where's the dot? Oh, there we go. Marvellous. Wonderful.
What? You found 75% of my challenges? This can't be right.
I think you'll find it can. Future games showcases later today. What do we get on that? Games that are coming out in the future, I imagine. Mostly indie games. Okay, cool. Oh, that's that one. Lovely. Thank you. That's a level up as well. Zaz trophy unlocked. Oh, it's all coming together. Oh, we've only got 2 left. Multiple frequency detonator, auto proximity. Like at this point in the game, neither of these are particularly useful. Brilliant. So we only got to get one more upgrade, and we got all those. Oop. Back on the map tab, please. So over that way. Potentially down here? Maybe? Oh, there it is. Hello, I see you. Yeah. Wonderful. That's that. Beautiful. Now to get out of here. Nice. So that's all the ones by the mansion. There's one by the botanical gardens here. So let's do that. My complete and utter inability to glide safely or in a straight line. Thunk. Oh, I just landed on a skeleton. Well, that's quite disrespectful. Okay, what else do we need from this area? We got a tape, we got a chronicle, we got a trophy.
Puzzling, isn't it?
Shut up, Edward. Yeah, well, allegedly it's around here somewhere, then. Oh, Dr. Amadeus Arkham. I swear we got this one. Okay, for some reason I guess some of them haven't saved since last time, so that's kind of annoying. But that's okay. We can get them anyway. Here is something to blow up. Wonderful. Happy with that. And a chronicle.
I watched in silence as he brought in the woman. Her skin now a venomous green. The wanton creature no longer looked like a human being, much less a woman. The Bible says, "Suffer not a witch to live." Yet he has once again delivered this female atrocity to our care. Once I have dealt with the monster, I think it will be time to see if green wood does, in fact, burn.
How very rude. Please don't set people on fire. It's not kind. So we just got these last two then. So we've got a tape and we've got a trophy, which are apparently through the gate. Well, I'm glad we were at least able to do those quickly if we have done them before and it didn't save, because I'm confident we haven't done these two before. And if we have, we definitely haven't done Arkham North yet, so that's okay. Right. Now, where are they going to be in here is the question. Up here, possibly? Anything we can interact with in here? Anything needing breaking? Where could it be? You think there'd be like a vent or something too? Well, we can't grab onto that. Or that. That's weird. Why can't I grab off the other side? Oh, it must have been impassable to begin with. With that far into the game, I've completely forgotten. Nothing on the ceiling. Oh, hang on. Isn't there a little room up here somewhere? Ah, there sure is. One. And two.
I've been a fool. Joker was behind it all. He's Jack White. He gave me the money, pulled the strings to release Bane. How could I not have seen it? He's been blackmailing me. He has a crazy plan to create an army of monsters. I want out, but... Hello? Hello? Dr. Young's office.
Please hold for Mr. White.
What?
Hello, Doc. We need to talk.
I'm not doing it, Joker. Do you hear me? Wait. How did you get access to a phone?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Doc. Have a split. I hate small, confined spaces. Reminds me of my childhood.
Another lie?
Who knows? I certainly don't, but let's not get distracted with details. So, anyway, I want my monsters.
Sent you back the money. I don't want it.
Do I look like I care about money? I just want my monsters, Doc. And if you don't give them to me, well then, it won't be funny.
Cool. Okay, well, again, I'm fairly sure we did a bunch of these, but that's okay, because they are now done, one way or the other. So now we can move on to Arkham North, which we definitely hadn't done before. Plenty to do here, so that's all good. Oop. Tweedledum and Tweedledee saw it. Can you see it? Okay. So first things first, we should probably... Ah, there we are, a little hut. That's probably where the map's going to be, as has usually been the case thus far.
Do you need my help, Batman? Do you
Shut up, Riddler. Here we go. But where is the thing it's connected to? Oh, interesting. Aha. Don't want you to work for this one. Wonderful. Okay, so they're all in these general areas that have bunched together. That's fine. I can live with that. So I'm going to assume there's some up on the watchtower here. Ah, teeth. Oop. Brilliant, that's that one done. I think I find it's quite possible, Riddler, and I'm great. Right. Anything else around this watchtower at all? Yes. Okay, a few more bits over here. Probably gonna be some atop the building. Thud. But where? I'm doing that thing again where you tilt the camera and you move your head as if that's gonna help. Stupid man that I am. There's one. Air and trash. Air and cash trophy, I should say. Okay. Oh, hello, hello. One trophy, if you please. Henchman on Titan. Money in the Bank style. Yeah, I'm going to be missing it. I'm not going to be not be able to watch it, unfortunately. But please don't let Seth win Money in the Bank. Seth doesn't need it. Give it to LA or Penta. I would be very happy for LA Knight to win it. Seth definitely does not require it. He's at the stage now where he doesn't need those kinds of leg up, and I don't think he needs the accolade, honestly. What the hell's this early ass stream? Hello, I think you'll find it's actually 5 to 3 in the afternoon. Sleepyhead. How are you doing today, Bandito? Oh, there's one over there as well. We'll go all the way back and get that one. Wait, am I... Yes, just behind the building, okay. It's 10 AM in real time. Well, America didn't invent the time, you know. I think it was China that did that, in fairness. Probably. People cleverer than me, at least. Okay, yes, good. It's all the way down there. No, but I did. Oh, my mistake. Silly me. I forgot that you are, of course, the inventor of time. I remember having that conversation with you, and you showed me the watch. It's very clever. Clever of you to do that. Oh, I already got that one. Okay, so it's not that. So what is it? They call me the Time Lord. Oh my god, you're Doctor Who? Incredible. I always wondered if he was based on a real person who hadn't been born yet. But given you're a time-traveling Time Lord, I suppose that's fair. He's a rip-off of me? Yeah, I mean, hey, that stands to reason. You know how it is. They do say there are no original ideas in the world, don't they? Wonderful. One trophy. Beautiful. How did Riddler put that there, seriously? Joker trophy! Guess they're riff-off, not just see. That's true. The Doctor has been a woman at least 2 times. A lady woman. Okay, all the rest are bunched up here then. Cool. Cool, great, and awesome. Wow. I'm Batman. That's what he says. Anything up here? Yes, no? Fell asleep at roughly 4 AM, now I'm here. That is a late night. Dan, hello, how are you doing today? Like the idea Riddle has collectible figurines he hands out to you. Like, well, I don't want to, Detective, but you did find the trophy that I put in the toilet. Here you go, a figurine of Bane. Just a chill guy. Oh, there's nothing here. What am I doing? Handmade. Yeah, he puts in the crafts, you know? Puts in the hours. I reckon he's probably making all this shit in like the prison workroom, the asylum workroom, I should say. Okay, well that's the front gate. It can't possibly be the other side of that. No, it's not. But where? And I imagine he'd get, like, really funny about people that use 3D printers as well. Oh, Seesaw, that's going to be the riddle answer, isn't it? I made my figurines by hand. 3D printers are cheating.
I don't believe it. How did you work that one out?
Eddie, it's a fucking Seesaw, man. Tweedledum and Tweedledee, cousins with an uncanny resemblance to each other, Diva and Dumfrey Tweed both shared criminal leanings and a fixation on Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. Teaming up, they've modelled themselves after Tweedledum and Tweedledee from that book, planning often outrageous, absurdist schemes to trap the Batman. Half of Batman's fucking rogues gallery love a bit of Lewis Carroll. 1943, holy shit. Wait, April 1943. When did Mad Hatter debut? Does Hatter have a profile? Have we unlocked it? He's got to have a profile, but have we unlocked it? I guess we sure haven't. Oh, there he is. Wow, they predated Mad Hatter by 5 years. That's wild. Do they hang out with Jervis? I would imagine so, right? And like in the White Rabbit as well, surely. No way, they only want £75. They're just full of helium. Got back to the hotel around 7:38, watched Summer Game Fest, forced to watch Stan Helsing. The movie sucks. What is Stan Helsing? Do I want to know? Am I healthier and happier not knowing is the question. Aha. Terrible spoof movie from 2009. They were in vogue back then, weren't they? Like, we got Scary Movie, and then they just kept on coming. What's my My camera's really pissing me off today. It's on the wonk. There you go. Oh, I don't know actually. Oh, what if we get a set square out for the camera at this point? Spirit level to put on top of it. Stan Helsing, the character from the Eminem music video, coming back to life to kill Eminem, who's turned into a vampire. Holy shit! Yes. That's a Budgeons character. You must alert Eddie of this immediately. Made my mates watch Naked Gun for the first time. I need to get the box set of the Naked Gun films and Police Squad. Need to treat myself.
Sitting in the darkness outside of his cell, I watched the crazed twitching, listened to the disgusting words that came from his mouth. How can I let a dirty animal like this live? He is the cancer I have sworn to protect the city from.
Not the Jonkler. Down here? Le Jongleur. Resident Evil 9 looks pretty good. I haven't checked out the trailer for that yet. I was giving a bit of thought to working my way through the series on stream, perhaps, and then you all get to laugh at me when I inevitably shit myself. Because I'm a little scaredy baby. Exactly. Because the thing with Resi is, like, I love the plot, and I love the lore, and I love the characters, but I've never, like, treated myself to playing the games. And I think the vast majority, if not all of them, are actually on PS5. Or PS4, of course, which, you know, PSN store. So I think I should probably do something about that. I played through quite a bit of number 5 on the 360, in fairness. I got quite far through that. And then, sadly, I was driven insane by Sheva because she sucks ass. Okay, so it's to Batman's right. Like, cool character, dog shit AI. Like, Capcom were not cooking. Wait until 3 Classic gets added to Classic Games Catalog, other than they can play the remakes. Is the remake of 3 not very good? This doesn't feel right at all. They cut over half the game? Fuck that. What on earth for? Why would they do that? Like, I know the Resi 1 remake is, like, really, really good. Honestly, I just kind of want to play them without the tank controls, because I'm a weak little baby. Okay, that's seemingly not right either. Sup, virtual corny to say Radman. Man, how you doing today? You having a good Saturday? Time, save money, probably couldn't care less. Oh, that's such a shame. Well, if they've radically altered it, then we will have to persevere through tank controls, won't we? It'll all be part of the challenge. And you all get to see me poo myself on camera. It really is mad to me that, like, that was ever a thing. Because I always, like, it's so easy to forget when you look at the PlayStation controller. We didn't have these on the original. It was this. We just take analog sticks completely for granted now. Because they are, like, I mean, like, this layout is the best layout for a gamepad. I think we've generally agreed on that as a society. So it's weird to go back and be like, oh shit, we don't have the sticks. This controls like balls. Doing okay going to the Red Cross today. Oh, you're giving blood? Resi 2 and 4 remakes perfect. Everything's better. They kept all the content. Excellent. So, a lot of love for Leon is what I'm hearing. Where in the gosh darn heck? Okay, what am I looking for? We are looking for... Okay, we got a trophy and a riddle. Now I see it, now you don't. That's probably going to be... another perspective one, right? Maybe? And a trophy. Give me your blood. Oh no, that will turn you into a danpire. Every few months, that's good. That's great. Like, I should be giving blood. I don't know why I don't make the effort, honestly. I think it's one of those things where I'm always like, yeah, I'll do that, and I just forget. So I always appreciate the people that do make that effort. It's a good thing to do. An excellent pun. I don't know, it's an okay pun. I have to call Stan Helsing to take you out. Haven't given blood in a few years. Well, no, I mean, if you're a danpire, then giving blood away is a bad idea, surely. No, I think it's a good and right thing to do, isn't it, in fairness? Like, I do feel bad that I don't do it. Moved away from an easily accessible centre. The nearest place to me that does it isn't that far. It's only like... If I were driving, it's like a 10-minute drive. It's near to where my mum lives. So it's... I don't know, I'm just a stupid dick, I suppose, is the problem. This kind of blood thing I have, I'll get my body... makes a little bit too much of it, or whatever, so it's to keep it in check. Interesting. Well, I guess you're doing something good with it and helping people that will need it, so that is good. Anxious to hear your thoughts on Resident Evil Requiem. Comes out in February. Let's have a little look. What is this? Resident Evil Fequiem? Requiem. I can't even type. I can't even spell. I can't even brain. Oh, Requiem's the new one. Okay. Requiem. New protagonist, because I know there were rumours going around it was going to be another Leon game. Grace Ashcroft, who was dispatched to investigate mysterious deaths at the hotel which her mother died 8 years before. Oh, interesting. Her mother's a character from one of the PS2 spin-off games. That's cool. I like that. Interesting. Also, I like how Capcom have been playing around with the name of the game. So, like, they hid a 7 in the logo for Resi 7. They hid an 8 in the logo for Resi 8. And if I know that, no, 7 was the way they had it. They flipped it, wasn't it? So it was Resident Evil 7, Biohazard. In Japan, it was Biohazard 7, Resident Evil. 8 was the one where they hid the number in the logo. And then 9 doesn't have a logo, but it's Resident Evil Requiem, which starts with RE. Resident Evil. That's clever. Smart-ass little bastards. Oh, they do have the 7 at a time. Ah, okay. Is that... Oh, you little fucker. Can I line launch to that? I sure can't. Well, at least now I know where I'm going. Can I glide to it, though, lads? No, shit, fuck. Okay, well, it's up there, then. Could still be a Leon game. Oh, that's true. I suppose, like, if they do another thing where you've got two protagonists. Oh, I was on the walls. Villagers ain't the title Requiem. The Q turned to a 9. Oh, that's awesome. I love shit like that. It's such a silly little thing, but I love, like, toying around with names and logos and stuff. Also, Capcom, for all their faults, are generally, let's face it, one of the best game developers, so... They don't have a lot of love left in their system for Mega Man, but they've always got time for Resi. So... Okay, how do I reach this? Can I really not line launch to it? No, there's nothing to grab from behind, so I can't. Double check. No, it won't let me do that. Mega Man doesn't make money. Yeah, sadly. I wish it did, because Mega Man's cool. But, yep. Resident Evil and Street Fighter. That's the two. How do I get to you? You sneaky little fucker. Oh, for the love of... No, we don't pull the roof down. Huh. How do I get this? There'll be something I'm missing. Something really obvious and silly. We'll come back to that one. We'll do this one over here. So that's the trophy. So somewhere around here we have a Riddell. Behind me to the left. Forward and a little to the left. Oh. Can I climb this? Can I grab that? Oh. Oh, Jesus! Well, that wasn't right, was it? Did answer the question of can I climb that, though, with a resounding no. Here we have a mystery door here. What does this do? Oh, no, that's going to take us inside. Fine. Nothing we're missing here. Well, there is that one, but we'll do that later, because I don't want to constantly be going around in a loop. Harumph. Climb up this side? No.
Can you defeat a mind such as mine?
Yes. Ideally, that will be the plan. Okay, well maybe it's down here then. Or maybe it's just not, you know? Maybe it's just not. It's not meant to be. See, this is confusing. Like, looking at that, that really does kind of look like the texture of the walls that you can pull down. But I guess just general grey wall, isn't it? Wait, hang on. Am I overthinking this? Possibly. Whoa. Whoa. I was not overthinking it. I was underthinking it, if anything. Wait, hang on. What if? What if? What if? Your boy has an idea. What if we line launch it from here? Yes! Gosh! Oh, lads. He's done this before. Nice.
How are you doing this?
Well, first I held the device in the air, then I squeezed the handle, and then I just sort of like... There's like wheels that carried me over. Also, I'm Batman, fuck you. Okay, so what's the riddle? Now I see it.
Now I see it. Now you don't.
I mean, you'd think that would be another, like, invisible ink puzzle. Like to think of some inmates just watching you fly around like, what the fuck is this guy doing? That is the nature of my streams. People wondering what the fuck I'm doing. Hello, that looks suspiciously like a dot. So where's the question mark that goes with it? What's the plan after we beat Asylum? I might give Batman a month or two's break before we start City, but we will be doing City at some point. Gonna work through the whole sordid affair. Oh, that is it, right? Yeah, it's got to be. It's right in front of the thing. You know, the thing. The thing? Where the fuck is the question mark bit? Oh, did not mean to grab that. Joker's got an awful lot of fireworks at the ready. Right, I hate to do this, guys. Michael, how you doing? What's the haps? The haps is good. Having a good old Saturday with a bit of fun with the old bat. How are you doing today? It's on the door frame somewhere. Oh, hello. Here we go. This door frame, most likely. There it is. I would have been wandering around like an idiot trying to find that. Riddler, don't be difficult now. Don't be a dick. It's bad enough I had to ask Google. Solution well aligned, mate. Dude. On what planet is this not aligned? Thank you. Dick. Alright, that is Arkham North done, so... Let's see...
No challenge is too great for me.
Ridley, you're the one issuing the challenge, you fucking moron. Right, we've done North, we've done East. We have one to go on West. Okay. Alright, Riddle. Riddletron. Riddletron 5000, as his friends call him. Behind me to the right. Oh no, that's going to trigger the penitentiary if I go around that way. We're trying to avoid getting into a scuffle here. Oh, it's on the roof of the penitentiary, though, isn't it? That's right, we'll go the long way. Doing alright, you having fun solving Eddie's riddles? It's wonderful, it's delightful, it's, How are these riddles, Edward? How are some of these riddles? Batman, I put a trophy in a box. You can't get at the box. That's not a riddle. It's a physical challenge. Don't you know the difference, you idiot? The death traps he does in later games. It's not a riddle. That's a gigantic saw blade, you fucking moron. Stupid bastard. I wouldn't change any of it. I love the Riddler challenges in these games. This is my first experience with a game that has a shit ton of things to clear away, you know? And now in big open world sandboxy games, it is to be expected. You wouldn't make one without a bunch of Ridley bits, would you? That would be wrong and illegal. And your peers would not respect you. And the respect of your peers is, it's a good thing to have. Right then, so where is this last one in the penitentiary? That is the question. I don't want to trigger the sequence with the goons outside the final area, because obviously that will be a good setup to lead into the Joker fight. Oop. Alright, where is it? So it's just up above, I guess, looking at that. Playing a beast with all the goons in the entrance. Oh, you're damn right I am! Hell fucking yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of them. 20 of the bastards. Okay, we've got that. I know that one. Yeah. So where is this one? Is there something I'm missing? The obvious answer is yes, of course. I mean, the giant death trap races knights aren't riddles. No, I mean, they lack any kind of subtlety, let's be honest. He's fully off the deep end at that point. It's Formula 1, not just a season of riddle solving. I mean, maybe some people see it that way. I don't know, I mean, maybe all these very fast Finnish people could answer better than me. That's a great. And that's great. Because that's going to be that one. That was dramatic as hell. Wonderful. Okay, so that is all the outside ones done, I'm pretty sure. Beautiful. Okay, so west, done. East, done. North, done. There is no south. Intensive treatment, done. Medical facility, done. Caves, we have one to go. We got quite a few in the mansion. And we got some in the penitentiary. And some in the botanical gardens. Right, clear that off the list so I know where I'm at. Okay, so we'll do the one in the caves. We'll do the Arkham Mansion next, I think. There's a weird camera angle. There's so many. Don't know if you're interested in this. Recently asked ChatGPT to book a WWE crossover feud. Thought you'd find some parts amusing. It's generally absurd. Oh god. What has the world's stupidest robot suggested this time? Is it still telling us to put glue in pizzas? Jurassic Express versus Imperium. Post-match, Bryan Danielson is on his phone smoking. He sends a text, tells Swerve I've got pizza. He gets a slice when he loses the title. What? Is it like pizza that makes you feel better? Is it consolatory pizza? Cave system. Okay, we want to be back on the north part of the island, I think, for that, ideally. That's fine, we'll go all the way around, it's all good. That is the one we're missing at the cave. Love to know who he's texting. There better be vegan cheese on that pizza. Is it because Vinci's Italian? Oh, fair. Yes, thematic. Thematic pizza. They do say pizza is at its most tasty when it's directly related to the story you're telling. Because it's satisfying not only your taste buds, but also your mind. Batman's got some big pointy ears. After a hard-hitting match, Mercedes wins via roll-up. Post-match, Lana comes out saying over in WWE they think they have women's gear. They've never faced an AEW veteran like me. Famed AEW veteran Lana. Famed really good wrestler Lana. Also, what does it mean they have women's gear? I should hope so, otherwise they'd be wrestling in the nude. That's not allowed, that's naughty. Okay, yes, good, let's do it the right way, wonderful. There's one word I use to describe Lana, it would be veteran. I mean, maybe she's a war veteran. We did see her on that tank that one time. Okay, how do I get to the cave? Oh, it's got to be up here, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's that door we were tiddling about with earlier. I'd be wrestling in my nude. I think every match in WWE is a street fight now, so they all wrestle in street clothes all the time. Like, that's just how they dress on their day off. Cody's wrestling in a suit? Oh, hell yeah. That would be miserable. That would be the most uncomfortable shit possible. I don't particularly like wearing a suit sometimes. Wrestling in one? Holy fuck, that'd be awful. You'd be so sweaty, wouldn't you? Like IRS wrestling in the shirt and just pissing fucking sweat all over his opponents. The Hervis are doing it. Well, they got the skills that pay the bills, you know? With great deference to the Secret Hervis, they ain't working 30-minute matches like Cody. Maybe they should. But not in a suit, because they'll have a heart attack. Bam, nearly fucking out. Oh god, oh Jesus. WWE announces if anyone from AEW shows up on Raw, they'll be automatically suspended for 30 days by WWE officials. Suspended from the company they don't work for? That's incredible. Okay. Right. So we want to go around here, take the door, then go to the left. Don't think that's how it works? That is definitely not how it works. I don't think they have that kind of power, though I can imagine they would certainly like to think they do. Oh. Game didn't like that. I went too quickly for it. Good, it's this room, my favourite. Oh, I should be able to go out through the door down here. Because what happens to Dynamite after the Swerve addresses Cody's suspension threat, saying, "You can't suspend me from a show called Raw if I don't... A show called Raw? If I don't step foot in the building. July 15th, I'll walk through the glass." What? He slaps a WWE Global Talent Agreement, a faux contract that claims AEW talent may appear anywhere. That's fucking silly. Weenie butt. Oop. How can AEW talent be suspended by WWE? I think what has happened here is ChatGPT has gotten a little confused and said a load of shit. Which I know is very out of character for ChatGPT. It's usually quite the brain, isn't it? Chasey, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today? I'm grand. How are you? Oh, God. People worry this thing's going to take over the world. Not with a brain like that, it ain't. Oh. I like to imagine a guy wearing a shirt that says WWE Global Talent Agreement. Swerve just slaps him. You getting anxious lately? What about? What's got you anxious? Let's lay those anxieties bare and try and heal them, shall we? Oh god, how do I get to it is the other question. Do I have a date soon? Trying to sidetrack myself with some Batman. Well, the Bat is nothing if not distracting. Where are you going on the date? Anywhere nice? Match 1. Wait, I thought the Imperium match was match 1. ChatGPT can't even count now. Charlotte versus Becky. After a back and forth battle, Charlotte wins. Post-match, Becky is interviewed. Is the real threat Wendy Chu? No, over AEW. They're sending real competition. Where did Wendy Chu come into it? Also, Charlotte versus Becky is not WWE versus AEW. How expensive gaming stuff's been getting lately. I'm afraid that what if by the next decade I'll have to stop gaming, won't be able to afford it anymore. I mean, that's inflation. That's, it fucking sucks, but that is the way of the world. It's all getting expensive. But, hey, don't worry about a decade or two. You'll be grand by then. I'm sure it'll all be figured out. You never know, you might have a good old big paying job, buy all the consoles you like. Poor Wendy, yeah, catching a fucking bullet there. Little brunch spot in the city near Central Park. Oh, cute! Oh, I don't think I can come in from here, can I? Fuck. How do I get that one then? Fuck. Over the course of multiple... Oh, okay. So let's try and build up AEW invades WWE angle. Wendy Chu was not brought up at all before now. Love you, LT. Thanks, Redman. I love you too. There'll always be cheaper stuff on the market. Yes, that's fair. Like with like resales and shit. It may be that you don't end up getting stuff on day one, but good things come to those who wait, as they say. Right, how do I get that? Genuinely, what the fuck? Batman, Arkham Asylum, Batcave trophy? Batcave trophy on a cliff. Yeah, funnily enough, other people have searched for this. Exit the Batcave. Game FAQs, you have not explained this very well. Je suis confusé. This is them having to turn WWE people to the AW side because Hangman and the Bucks and all the other things pull together Nash and sort out their contract. They're like, that doesn't work for us, brother. Okay, well, I'm gonna guess this is just gonna... Yeah. Okay, well that's not going to work. Okay. Back we go. After a random match on Dynamite between FTR and New Day, hard-hitting match ends with FTR surviving. Post-match, Mark Briscoe appears on the ramp with a full AEW sign implying he's leaving NJPW, rumor kayfabe, to join forces if WWE pushes too far. What the fuck? ChatGPT, that's barely a sentence. I mean, it is remarkable that ChatGPT is so able to perfectly mimic what a wrestling fan that's had a stroke would talk like. Oh, can I go through here to the right? Is that the right way I've got to go? Ah, there we are. I beg your pardon? I've been playing this game since it came out. I never knew Batman had a kicking animation. This is very special indeed. We're in uncharted territory. Pretty sure Briscoe wasn't in GPW at the time. These are fantasy booking comments lifted directly from IWC message boards. Never kicked the box. I've never kicked the boxes! Another first here on an LT stream. Okay, here we go. This is the thing. So we want to be gliding from here. Yes? Like, did this one? Whoa. Didn't know you could beat the fuck out of the lineup of goons going to the party till Slim did it. I was like, listen, you ain't going to stand here and intimidate me. I'm going to beat the piss out of you. Do I line launch to that one? I mean, listen, it's a line of goons. Of course Batman can beat them up. It's his favourite activity. And also very good for you. Okay, so it's... Where is this island that I need to glide to? I hope this is right. Yike. Look at that. Beautiful. I like to think that Riddler placed that one by just like standing from a ledge and just going, yeah, and it just eventually landed upright. Like, fucking get in. Visually, it looks better than walking through. Yes, absolutely. It's a great image. What? Listen, why would Batman not? It is a fun Easter egg though, because like obviously if you're like speedrunning the game or whatever, you wouldn't. And I'll be honest, I can't remember if I did it on my very first playthrough. But like, as a rule, you gotta get them some new teeth, those lads. You gotta smash their molars in good and proper. Yes. Right, now what? How do we get back up there? Do we simply not? Oops. Stop it. Stop pressing the wrong button. You silly man. Oh no, we just die out here, I guess. We just starve and die out here. No, obviously that's not right. There's got to be something else. Here on another Dynamite, match 1, MJF vs. Jungle Boy. Parents' choice match? What the fuck does that mean? MJF wins with a roll-up after some theatrics. No mention of WWE. But MJF stares into a camera at the finish and quietly says, "Tell Roman Reigns the bleeding begins soon." That does seem like the kind of thing MJF would think would sound cool. The bleeding begins soon. That's exactly what I was gonna say. MJF, he sure is a wrestler, you know. He's one of them. He's one of them wrestlers I've heard so much about. So MJF would say to himself in the mirror. What do you think a Parents' Choice match is? That's a crazy fucking good question. Lads, how do we get out of here? I'm genuinely stuck. Okay, what if I jump in the water? Will it put me all the way back? Oh no, I just die.
That loser didn't stand a chance. I mean, look at me.
Oop. Parents' Choice match. Okay, good. We are back up here. Did it at the very least. This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died. Did it save the trophy? Did it fuck? Bollocks. Well, I mean, the Parents' Choice would presumably be something that was nice and safe for all ages. This is how it happens. This is how the bleeding begins. Holy shit. I mean, listen. If we're talking kayfabe power levels, Roman would murder MJF. I'm gonna kick the boxes again. Look at that. Woo! Oh, it didn't go. It didn't move. There you go, fuck you. Why are you not working now? Who in WWE is on MJF's level? I want to say LA Knight. Akira Tozawa. Okay. Think. Akira Tozawa is a good wrestler. It'd be nice for WWE to remember that. Hey, MJF's a good wrestler. And much like Akira Tozawa, he hasn't evolved his character in years, and I'm sick of fucking seeing him, frankly. He brings nothing new to the show. Oh, no, I don't mean that. I take that back. I take that back. I'm always happy to see Akira Tozawa. Oh, there we are. So I got a line launch over there when I got the trophy. Brilliant. Brilliant. Lads. Right then. Oh. Okay. We're good. Cooking on gas now, fellas. Because I had an all-timer run in a universe of mine. I mean, he has got to be having the best time of his career, right? He's getting paid to do nothing. It's a golden opportunity. He is definitely getting fired. Whoop. Oh, you fucker. Stuck the landing, immediately fell off. Had a great match with Gunther. What, IRL or in the universe mode? Okay, nice. That should be it for the caves. A month ago. Okay, interesting. This I was not aware of. Turn right, turn left. Okay. Good one with Otis. Why was he having a match with Otis? Are they not friends anymore? Post-trophy collection backstage shot. Batman is on his phone smirking. He sends a text. Tell Joker I've got pizza. He gets a slice when he loses the Titan. Fuck. Who's he texting? He's sending that to Gordon? Oh, Gunther had a match with Otis. That makes more sense. Sorry, my brain didn't like pass that very obvious information there. Oh, I've got to get back up now, haven't I? Fuck. Okay. Well, the only thing that's left to happen then is Gunther needs to have a really good match with Maxine. Don't tell me she couldn't do it. I don't want to hear that. We love a bit of Maxine. Oh, look at that. The grip strength on this lad. Where do I go now? God, I hate this fucking room! I'm so confused. Oh. Well, that wasn't right. Genuinely love Maxine. I think she's great. Am I ever going to see a 5-star match out of her? No. But she's got a good personality on the show. She's got a fun little gimmick. She's got a funny little group of friends. And I'm going to be honest, gosh darn it, she's just nice to look at. Easy on the eyes, I believe they call it. So I'm not going to complain. In the event she shows up. I missed the Otis Mandy Rose storyline. Travis DJ 959, hello, welcome to the chat with this correct opinion, by the way. That was a great bit of storytelling. I was properly invested in that. And then they just decided one day, no, that's not happening anymore. Similar vibes to Stacey. Yes! That's very true. Like, very conventionally very pretty, not much of a wrestler, but has the charisma. Love the Otis Mandy storyline. It was supposed to lead to Sonya Asuka Mandy WrestleMania match. Oh, Sonya got robbed of a match is what I'm hearing you tell me here. Which I imagine will not sit right with you. Okay, good. That'll put us back where we started. Lovely, lovely. Oops. It was the Hurricane's fault. What, Shane Helms? What did he do? It was the year before. Okay. To confirm. Otis and Manny think was the pandemic many. Oh, you're right. Boom. Cave's done. Let's do this friggin' mansion, lads. What part of the island's the mansion on? That's on east. So we need to head to Batman's left. Hurricane was the one who suggested Charlotte win the SmackDown title, have the triple threat match be for both titles. Hurricane was the one that suggested Charlotte go over Asuka. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna smack his face when I see him. With a fish. I'm not going to see him, so he's quite safe. This is music. WrestleMania main event I never watched because it was a 7-hour show and I was sleepy. Yeah, those last few before they made it a 2-night event were taking the piss. To be frank. They were brutal. It breaks my heart as well that, like, the match that everybody was most excited for on, I can't remember the numbers, but the one where Becky won both belts. That was the storyline everyone was most invested in. And the crowd was dead by the time we got to it, and that kind of breaks my heart a little bit. But we got the result we wanted. Well, the result I wanted. I can't speak for the rest of you. Right, we don't have the map for this area yet, so I'm going to have to kind of stumble around blindly for a moment until we can find it. Rest of everyone was excellent, so it was fine. Yeah, I mean, great fucking run. Becky Two Belts is kind of go-to. I think the only, like, downside that people didn't like, was when they were like, oh, hey, did you know that Becky is, like, going out with Seth? Did you know that? Did you know? Hey, we're going to jam them together, despite the fact he's one of the company's top heels, and she is the company's top face. No, it doesn't have to make sense because we decided. Who's the main man in the main hall? Like, dreadful. The fans were not into that, and they kept on dragging it out. So I'm glad that eventually they split them back up again. Like, if they put Becky and Seth together now, then sure, obviously it works, but back then when she was the top star in the show, no.
Puzzling, isn't it?
The Arrest Recognition Award. Commissioner James Gordon for your outstanding contribution to Arkham Asylum, the Arkham Hall of Fame. Wonderful. Anything breakable jumping out? Always find Becky's tough guy face really funny. The sort of scrunch that she does. I mean, listen, not to... That reminds me, did you know Becky and Seth are a couple in real life? The scrunch and the tilting upwards. I mean, again, not to go back to, like, just reducing women to their looks and nothing more, but Becky Lynch is fucking beautiful. That is one of the most beautiful women in wrestling history, seriously. So she can pull whatever scrunchy faces she likes. All the wrestlers are gorgeous, it's ridiculous. Yeah, to be fair. To be absolutely fair. The greatest majority of them, especially in WWE where looks are so important. Just gorgeous fucking humans. Their looks and who they're boinking. Yeah, exactly, yeah. We don't want to be reductive now, do we? Oh, that's a wall I can pull down. I will reduce that to a pile of rubble. Must be the company with the most beautiful employees in the world. Short of, like, modelling agencies, you're probably right. Survival. I mean, I am glad that, you know, we're not in the age anymore where women are getting hired just for their looks. Obviously, very glad we're past that. That one is so out in the open. How did I not find that before now?
Can you defeat a mind such as mine?
You know, obviously, it is good that we are now in an era where lady wrestlers are hired because they are really, really good at wrestling. New fit just makes you look good. Yeah, I think you're probably right. It's a reality of life. Well, it does something to your perception, doesn't it? Like when you see someone that's like physically fit, your brain's like hardwired to go, oh, they're a fascinating specimen of a human being. Oh, Scarface, eh? Isn't the warden too old for a puppet show? Character bio unlocked Scarface. Gotham's Blackgate Penitentiary once had a gallows tree from which 313 criminals with death sentences were hanged. The wood from that tree was whittled by an inmate into the puppet Scarface, and that inmate was murdered by Arnold Wesker, a man who soon fell under Scarface's influence. While most believe that Scarface is simply a tool through which Wesker, as the criminal mastermind the ventriloquist, acts out a dark side to his personality, Wesker himself believes that Scarface is possessed by the souls who died beneath the gallows tree, and the puppet actually motivates him to commit the duo's many crimes. 1988, Scarface relatively late on in the origins there. Puppet animated with eerie verisimilitude by the ventriloquist. There we go, big words for you. Cool, Law. It's fucking awesome, Law. Scarface is great. I love that, like, ventriloquist is just like this, like, meek, timid little dude, but, like, he's holding a gun at all times, you know? I'm personally a very pretty hate machine. Wow. I mean, I've been called some things in my time, but I don't know if I've ever been called a pretty hate machine. He looks like he fixes watches. He does as well. Okay, we have 4 bios to go. I think we've got all the major characters, right? Right, what do we actually need to get in here? 3 more riddles. Oh no, oh, okay, no. Okay, no, so we do have two more fairly notable ones to get then. No matter how scrawny you are, holding a gun tends to up your intimidation. You're fucking right. We've got to chronicle 4 tapes. Okay, we have a lot of progress to make on those here. Pretty Hate Machine's a good, beautiful people-esque faction name. Oh shit, that is a good name. Pretty Hate Machine, that's fucking awesome. I have to steal that for universe purposes. Okay, now then. This game still looks so good. It's unreal. Like, considering this is a PlayStation 3 game, it's wild how good this looks. Like, it's not... Excuse me, choking. Big burp there. Big streamer burp. Considering it's not, like, photorealistic or anything, obviously it's quite stylized. It's insane how good this still looks all these years on. I think, like, what's particularly good about it is, like, the backgrounds are so detailed and, like, the art style chosen for them is... It's just fucking gorgeous, you know? It's just gorgeous. Sorry to be fucking boring, but holy shit, you know? It's very pleasing. It's aged remarkably. I think if they tried to be like fully photorealistic instead of being a little stylized with the humans, then it would have probably aged worse. We could go either way, I guess. Anything down this end? No. Because you quite often find that when you've got like... Our records show a strange transfer request was made in this room. That's obviously Doctor Strange, though. Not that strange. Sorry, it's Professor Strange, isn't he? Like, I haven't read a bunch of fucking Batman books with him in the last couple of months. Who is Hugo Strange? But yeah, like, you get a lot of games, and when they come out, they're like, oh, this is the most realistic game you've ever seen, and then, like, they just end up being a footnote years later to hilarity of like, oh, what were we thinking when we thought this was realistic? Like, nobody's calling the PS1 realistic now, but back in the day, fucking hell. A locked door. Restricted files. Batman Arkham Knight still rivals games that come out today. Yeah, in a lot of ways. I mean, in terms... I think as well, it's not just purely the visuals, it's the overall, like, feel of the game, you know? It'll... Oh, that's electric. We don't want that. Fucking hell. Jesus, that nearly killed me. The whole game is, like, it's a package. It's an atmosphere. That's the word I'm after. It's not just, like... You know, any game dev can make, like, spooky, grim, dark atmosphere, but, like, not all of them can capture the style, and everyone can make a stylized kind of thing, but they can't all capture the atmosphere. Arkham does both. What's in here, lads? Other than absolutely fucking nothing. Oh, hang on. And like, Arkham Knight's just a gorgeous fucking game. Like, this looks great, City looks great, Arkham Knight looks incredible. Frankly. You need a style because the villains are so design focused. Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. What's the point of this fucking room? Nothing happens in here except death. How is there not a collectible in here? I don't understand. I had to do multiple puzzles to get to this point. I feel ripped off. How very strange. I mean, there's some Batman characters that just work better in a stylized setting. I think if you've got, like... I don't know, Mr. Freeze, for example. He's not, except in one version of the character, he's not, like, a cyborg or anything like that. He's a bloke in a suit. But if you don't render it properly, it looks shite, you know? If you make him just look like a 1950s spaceman aesthetic kind of guy, that kind of sucks. But if you do it properly, it can look really, really cool. Bane is a great example. Because the weird thing with Bane is, like, his first movie appearance... and I always get them confused, but the one that's got Poison Ivy and Arnold in it. Batman and Robin, isn't it? Like, Bane looks more like he does in the comics there. But he's kind of less good, you know? Whereas, like, with Tom Hardy playing him, he looks so unlike the comic version, they ended up briefly redesigning him in the comics. But it works better in that realistic setting. But then again, I suppose, like, it's, you know, the guy that played him in Batman and Robin, like, he was a massive hench fucking dude. And those films were a bit more cartoony. That was the most cartoony one. So I guess if you're going to do it, then go all in. He did just look like a big roid muncher, though, didn't he? Anything in here? Or is this just pointless? Just pointless, I guess. Okay. Oh. This is not pointless? I could really do with finding that map, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, I'm not seeing anything that looks particularly Ridley up here. He says, immediately finding a trophy. Looks better in Batman and Robin, more Bane-like in Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, that's pretty fair. And also played by a significantly better actor in Dark Knight Rises. Let's be reasonable here. Oh, I'm back in here. I'm very confused. Tom Hardy actually breaks the bat. Yeah, like the entire fucking gimmick of Bane. He actually does it. You ever think about how many people in Batman's Rogues Gallery appear in Arkham City than Asylum? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I suppose like a lot of that is like sequel escalation in general. But oh my, Ra's al Ghul has left. He's gone. That's a fun little Easter egg. Didn't actually mean to come back to this room, but that is a fun Easter egg in fairness. Like yeah, some of it is just like general sequel escalation, but at the same time, like as the series goes on, they absolutely lean more and more into it, and I'm glad that they do. Because you can't just do just the Joker. Like, I feel like probably the main Batman villains are probably Joker, Two-Face, Penguin, Riddler. They're the ones that people mostly think of. I mean, you know, probably Catwoman, but Catwoman's not really a villain. They were quite right to leave Two-Face for the second one. You have to put him in game number 2, after all. And then he's not in the third one, he is in the fourth, because 2 times 2 is 4. Very good. That's what you're meant to do. The funny Two-Face meme. Let's... Oh. Who do we have in here that's not in this game? So let's see... Got Joker, obviously. Zsasz is like such an obscure fucking character. Or he was. Like, this game brought him out of obscurity, I think. Like, people think of Zsasz as like a regular Batman guy now, and I think he'd only debuted in like the 90s or something like that. And he's relatively minor, but then he's all over this game, and he's all over City. And like now people are, yeah, he's one of Batman's guys. That's cool. Poison Ivy, yeah, Poison Ivy's another one of the big ones. I think they do her a little dirty in this series, honestly. Calendar Man's he's one of those villains where it's like, how do you do him in a game? And I think they did some neat stuff with him, like particularly with like if you change the clock in your console, he says different things. I like that. Riddler's fucking great, obviously. Killer Croc, he's kind of always like B tier, C tier, I guess. Harley, obviously, like the star only rises for her. Catwoman, again, not really a villain. Freeze, really good in City. In Origins, he kind of pissed me off a little bit, which is a shame because like that's where they do his actual origin story. Scarecrow, another one who like, I mean, Scarecrow's like almost always been in the lore, but I think again, like because of the Dark Knight trilogy, like more casual fans are more familiar with him now. He's always been like kind of B tier, I guess. He is fucking amazing in this game though. Bane, again, like I think Dark Knight Rises definitely helped Bane. Like I know who Bane is, you guys know who Bane is. Penguin is probably the one that I'm most surprised isn't in this game, honestly. Like Penguin and Two-Face, but again, like you kind of have to not put Two-Face in number 1 because 2 is his gimmick. It's genuinely kind of surprised Penguin's not in this one. I would say he's like one of Batman's main guys. Scarface, Jack Ryder, Hush. Oh my god, they did Hush so fucking dirty in this series. Fucking hell. Is he Penguin concept art? Absolutely we can. Because it doesn't line up with how he looks in City, I can tell you that much. I mean, this is very much more a classic style version of Penguin. I kind of like what they did with him. I'm not so sure on how good the accent is, I'll grant you, but I do like it, you know, making him this seedy fucking gangster wanker. So that's fun. Maxi Zeus is like a nobody. I don't have a problem with him not being in the game. Great White Shark, again, he's like very minor. Raish, I am kind of surprised only shows up the once. Because he's a pretty fucking tenured Batman villain. And obviously he was in the Dark Knight trilogy. So I'm surprised they didn't use him more, but that's, you know. Mad Hatter, he's pretty good in City. I think that's a good little bit for Mad Hatter. There are very few things you can do with Mad Hatter without making people quite upset. So probably for the best they did. Clayface. I wish we'd got a bit more with Clayface, but I do like the twist we get with him. Obviously that's ventriloquist, he doesn't even show up. Humpty Dumpty's kind of a nobody. So a Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Firefly has like my favourite boss fight in the whole series, so he does great. Black Mask. Black Mask gets served very well by this series because he's pretty minor, but like he gets a whole game where he's one of the main villains, so that's pretty cool. Calendar Man, there he is, the lad. And Amadeus Arkham, who of course is dead. So yeah, like most of the ones that aren't in here that aren't total shite appear in the next game. I have just figured one of the ones we're missing. He's a super minor character who was never going to be in the sequel. Is DLC in Arkham Knight 2? Oh yeah, that's right, he is in Arkham Knight, isn't he, Freeze? They could have done Calendar Man in Night. It all took place on Halloween. That's also valid. Yes, that would have fit very well. Some people in the series speculate he's faking the accent. There's that. That would make sense because Penguin's British accent is not very good. As you know, I'm something of an expert on how British people sound. There was a fun comic story during No Man's Land with Dr. Tompkins. I think that was her name. Playing Peacemaker with Batman's eyes and Killer Croc. That was outstanding. Reread it recently. I'm looking forward to checking out No Man's Land because that's been one of those stories that's like always sounded really interesting. Seeing like which heroes fall down on which side of morality in an event like that, and who's just like an agent of chaos. The Batman collection that I'm getting, it should be in there, but obviously we don't know. They send them out in random numbers, so we don't know what volume it's gonna be, and I think it's like 2 or 3 volumes too, so hopefully they'll send them all at once, and that'll be a lovely little story. The shot right at the end. Oh yeah, shit, you're right, he's in the crowd scene, isn't he? Say Black Mask, the main villain in Arkham Origins, but well, yeah, I mean, I guess like it's kind of a metaphor in a way for that point of Batman's career where like the organised criminals take a back seats to the super criminals, and like Joker sort of steps in and takes over Black Mask's gang. So I guess that works. But yeah, for like the first maybe like third of the game, you're like, oh, this guy's important. What have we got here?
Dr. Crane has been back in custody for 3 weeks. Regular sessions have been inconclusive. I am not sure he is actually insane.
Good evening, Stephen. How are you tonight?
I'm conducting the session, Jonathan.
Of course. If that helps you cope, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let's talk about the events 3 weeks ago. What did you think you'd achieve? Dr. Murphy is still in therapy.
I wanted to understand him. His personal demons, his fears. It's all quite fascinating, really.
But you were a respected doctor. A brilliant mind. Now just another resident in Arkham.
Can I have a drink? A strong one? This kind of question bores me.
I'm afraid not.
Interesting choice of words, Doctor. Tell me, what are you afraid of?
I think... Oh, hello. Riddle Resolver. What percentage was that? 85%? Wow, I'm great. Like, conceptually, there aren't many characters with a cooler gimmick than Scarecrow, right? That's fucking great. let's have a think. Right, apparently the map is in the warden's office. So we've done a sweep of the mansion, and now I've looked on Google where the map is. I'm allowed, damn it. Do as I please. Yeah, like a character that sort of like taps into your fears, or can always like find what a character is afraid of. It like that's kind of fascinating. There's a character in Sonic that has similar powers that I always quite liked as a kid. Lightmare. And they've got a little box that they open up, and like strange gas comes out and makes you see the thing you fear the most, and that's fucking cool. Okay, apparently it's on a desk in here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Walked right past it earlier, what an idiot. Wonderful. Okay. We've got a good few down there. We've got one there. 3 in there. Okay. This should be relatively straightforward then. Wonderful, wonderful, lovely, lovely, lovely. Guys, I think Batman's just really flipping good, you know. He's well cool, like. Okay, so second little alcove on the left. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. If the big ball man were Batman, what would he have to say about this whole situation?
Patient interview time. Dr. Crane continues to evade questions. I believe he is quite sane, just evil. He takes no interest in the people he has hurt. His research appears to be the only motivating factor in his life. What is it about fear that drives your obsession?
Fear drives everything, Stephen. Everything. Your life is governed by fear. Every decision you make is a product of that fear.
Don't be ridiculous.
You married your wife. Margaret isn't. Because you were scared of dying alone. You have children because you're scared of leaving nothing behind that really matters. You go to the doctors because you're scared of dying. Do I need to go on?
No. I think that will be all for today. Guards?
He's not very nice. Well, to be fair, Big Boss Man and Batman have a lot in common. They both want you to respect the law and order, after all. Oh, that's the last upgrade. Riddler, what small white and never works me is rubbing your shitty little dick. For God's sake. That's all the upgrades. Yay! Woo! Okay, we're making progress. Making progress. So there's 3 in the next room. Okay, so one is in that little secret room then, but where and how? Oh, that's right. Yeah, we saw this one earlier, didn't we? Completely forgot about it. But how do we get to that? How very curious. Wait, hang on.
Are you having trouble solving my challenges? Do you admit I am smarter than a bat?
I'm going to smart you with a bat in a minute. Okay, just had Had to be sure it isn't a case of simply open the door. Because you never know where this game's concerned. Okay, well, that's the one from before. And then there's this one. But how do we get in? That's the real question, isn't it? Oh, hello, hello. That looks suspiciously like something I can rip off the wall in a fit of pique. Let's go. Whoop. Having that. Okay, now, can I get through to the next room from here? Oh, looks like I can't. Well, it was worth a try. You see the vision, I'm sure. Oh no, he's Marvel, isn't he? Okay, so that's that. How do we get the one on the other side? Oh, like that, I'm thinking. Oh, dramatic angle, go! Whoa, did not mean to do that, whoopsie. Here we go. Time for more Scary Man.
Today I have another interview with Crane. I cannot say I am looking forward to it. I've been feeling anxious. I don't like to admit it, but I think he's getting to me.
How are you today?
I keep telling you, this is my session.
It was your session, Doctor, but not anymore.
Are you okay, Doc? I think... Yes,
Oh, he's fine. Just questioning his grip on reality. You should be doing the same any second.
Is that you? Wait, what are you doing? Get off of me. Help! I need help here! I can't breathe.
Like I said, you're all part of my experiment now.
He's not very nice. Right then, one more in this room. So how do we do this? There's definitely nothing I missed on this side, is there? Definitely can't climb the filing cabinets. It's in here somewhere. Nothing on the floor. Nothing on the ceiling. Scarecrow's just trying to help the norms aren't responding well to treatment. They just don't appreciate what he's doing for them, do they? Restricted files. Oh, right, hang on. I'm being very stupid here. Strange files. God's sake. There's me looking for a trophy. Fuck's sake. Professor Hugo Strange. First gaining fame as a psychiatrist who declared that he'd fully analysed the Dark Knight from afar, Professor Hugo Strange lent credence to his own claims by deducing Batman's true identity as Bruce Wayne. However, his interest in the Batman turned into a deranged obsession, and he's used his medical expertise to hatch a series of bizarre plots based around genetics and mind control in order to defeat the Batman and possibly take his place. Strange's fragile mental state has left him with intermittent knowledge of Batman's true identity, a fact that hangs over Bruce Wayne's head. For if Strange ever snaps completely, Batman's greatest secret might be revealed. This is not canon to this series, by the way. This is pretty much undone in the next game. Like, he does know who Batman is in the next game, but most of the rest of this here is not canon. So that's kind of unfortunate. Jacked as fuck. He's fucking huge. There we go. One of the earliest Batman villains, in fact. 1940. Batman and the Monster Man, I believe. The name of the story. So there you go. And we will be seeing more of Professor Strange in the next game. And that is very strange. Right, map. So we've done this end, we've done that end. So we've got to go to the south corridor, the library. That one could be absolutely anyway. Hugo's Braun Strowman. He's. Do you know what? He does look like fucking Strowman, doesn't he? Now that you mention it. Ice cream. To the right, through the door. No, to the right, and then door on the left. Yeah. Near. Oh, I just completely ignored that door when I was here earlier, didn't I? What an idiot. That's fine. What does a bird need in the rain? I wonder who this could be. In this creepy corridor. Though less creepy than it was the last time we were here.
Do you need my help, Batman? Do you give up?
Shut up, idiot. I know it's around here somewhere. Pretty sure it's in a glass cabinet like this. Oh, there we are. Is that it? Yes, lovely. What does a bird need in the rain? How about an umbrella? Which I am struggling to fucking get Batman to look at properly. Oop. Whoa. Batman, please. So imprecise. It is not obscured. Why are you being difficult, man? Thank you. Good lord. Penguin's brolly. Right, next. Very clearly an umbrella. Absolutely the most umbrella thing. Oh no, I've run past a bunch of them now. Oh fuck it, we'll do a library first and then double back, might as well. Since we have to be heading in that direction anyway. Okay. So there's one in the room to the left there. Ah. Ow. I do believe I'll be taking this tape now, thank you.
Asylum Interview 1. My experiment is underway. Working alone, I have created my ultimate fear gas. Its potency, a revelation. They're all over me! Daddy. Don't do it! Give one. I have pumped enough gas into the medical center to break 100 minds. It should only be a matter of time before... What?
Give it up. Now!
How are you still standing? How come it's not affecting you?
Who says it's not?
I knew it. What was it like? What have you seen?
Officer Cash, get this formula to the air conditioning system. Now! You failed, Crane. Again. I've been working with Dr. Kellogg in creating an antidote to the toxins in your cologne. He fooled you, Crane. How does that make you feel? Threatened? Humiliated? Scared?
That's how you do it. Fuck you, Scarecrow. Right. I think that's lower level? Maybe? Or maybe not. Oh, upper level. Or again, maybe not. Well, it's around here somewhere, damn it. Okay, back this way a little bit. Anything we can spot with detective vision? No. Okay. Oh. That's gotta be it, right? No, that's also not it. Oh, however, I see a vent. There we go, that's the stuff. So is it in here? Apparently. Apparently yes, but where? Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's upsetting. A random chair. Okay, so we've got 2 trophies, a chronicle, and a riddle, which I imagine is going to be... Wait, hang on. confusion. Wait, is there anything on this wall? No. What the fuck? Nothing I can interact with in here? That's a dead end. Not sure. Me neither. Oh, hang on. Oh. Oh. Right. Apparently it is not actually in this area. It's above it. So says this thread I have just found on the internet. And one of the users has a profile picture of Metallics from Sonic, so I'm going to trust them. Having had out, best of luck. Thank you very much, and thank you for dropping by. And lovely to see you. Hope to see you again soon. And have a lovely rest of your day. Apparently there's a vent somewhere. But where? Is it up here? Oh! For goodness sake. There it is. State of that. Look where that is on the map. That's cheating, Rocksteady. You're not allowed to do that. He says, having looked it up on Google. Right. That's that. So then we got these three back in the corridor. So we need a trophy, a chronicle, and what I suspect is going to be a line up the invisible ink puzzle. And that's going to be this area done. Please stop getting stuck on things, Batman. Makes you look very silly. Oh no, I can't leave the library ever. You know, I've obviously missed the door somewhere, haven't I? Ah, there we are. For goodness sake. How silly of me. Wonderful, wonderful. This fiendish puzzle literally appears out of thin air. Okay, so one is... Oh, hello. That, I suspect, will be the trophy. Oop, shit. One of these days I will learn the controls to this game.
There's no shame in cheating.
I'm solving them as we speak, mate. What are you talking about? Ooh. That'll be the Chronicle then. Ooh, or not. Oh, yes, it is. Dirt.
Curse me for a fool. How could I not see it until now? The monster had a confederate. I hid in the darkness near his cell and saw with my own eyes one of the doctors whispering to him. She looked at him through the transparent barrier with tenderness, with, dare I say, desire. My skin crawled with revulsion as she kissed the glass. Fighting the urge to dash the woman's head through the glass, I let her continue. The damnable clown might have shared secrets with her that would be useful once the mad dog has been executed. I'm sure the woman will reveal what she knows to me. If not willingly, then certainly under electronic persuasion. After that, a lobotomy, I think. Unfortunate for one so young. But her lust has put the reputation of Arkham at stake. Yes, a lobotomy. The very thing. There is no other way to ensure her silence in this regrettable matter.
You horrible fucker. I will say the completely unrealistic part of this story is the implication that Harley Quinn is capable of whispering, because I think we know that's not possible. Right, one more to go, and that should be the mansion finished. But where is it? Oh, it's over there then. Aha! Wonderful. Nice. Woohoo! I do believe that's all of this area done. Beautiful. Alright, so we have Penitentiary to go, we have Botanical Gardens, and that's your lot. Exciting! Batman, you can quite clearly fit through there. Right, let's have a see now. Well, we're right by the Botanical Gardens, so... let's get Batman there in readiness, shall we? Lovely. Right, so let's make sure everything is saved properly. It ought to have done. But after what happened earlier, let's just double check, shall we? Wonderful. Right then, next time I think we're going to finish the game, actually. Next time we play this. Let's have a look. We've got a good old chunk of trophies to find in here. 2 chronicles, 3 riddles, 1 tape. In the penitentiary we have 2 riddles, 6 trophies, 2 chronicles. And then, once we've done that, it's the Joker, baby. Almost done, yeah! So yeah, next time we play Batman, that's going to be finishing Arkham Asylum off. We're probably not going to tinker too much with challenge mode, because I'm not very good at it. It will be time to party. Which is exciting. What trophies have we not checked yet? Arkham Inmates. Scary. Henchman on Titan. A henchman. Kill Croc. Ooh, he's gruesome, isn't he? The Joker. There he is in all his glory. Zaz. And Cash and the Guards, which we unlocked earlier. Marvellous. 77% done. We are... I mean, look at... I mean, hey, 8% on the challenges. We are probably not going to do those. But 25 riddles to go, including 3 character bios to unlock, and 1 final area of the game to press on through. That will be next time we play through Arkham Asylum. So let me first switch here. Wonderful stuff. Right then, let's have a look. What is coming up? On Tuesday, I'll be back streaming. We're going to do some Earthworm Jim 2. I'm looking forward to playing that since we did the original. Then on Sunday of next week, we're going to be doing a lot of map cleanup on Sleeping Dogs. We're going to be doing the DLC side missions as well when we encounter those. So it's going to be a lot of lockboxes, a lot of drug bursts. So that's going to be another earlier one as well. So I don't know how long that's going to run. That one could go quite long. Week after that, we got Super Mario 64. We got Poke Engine for the first day of summer. Week commencing 23rd, we're doing some Sonic Superstars, and we're doing All Stars Universe in 2K25. And week commencing the 30th of June, which is my birthday week actually, we're going to be playing some Power Wash Simulator, and we're going to be playing some Sonic Adventure DX. And there might be some other streams we squeeze in too. Might do a bit more of Welcome Tour on the Switch. There is a pretty good chance I'm going to do a Baldur's Gate 3 stream or 2 in the coming weeks. So do keep an eye out for that. Now, who shall we raid into? I know who we'll raid into. We'll raid into Bacon, because it's Bacon's birthday. Or, well, it's the day after Bacon's birthday. Actually, Dan, that's a point. How was your birthday? You have a lovely birthday, because you two share a birthday. So I hope you had a nice one. So we'll raid into Bacon, who's playing some Halo Reach. And if this would work, that would be lovely. Marvellous. Right. I am gonna head on out there, guys. I've got a convention that I need to prepare for tomorrow. So do check out all the social media stuff, where I'll probably be talking about things like, and no doubt it'll show up in the Discord. If you're not already listening to my podcasts, then now is your chance to subscribe and enjoy them. A new episode of Chapter 2 came out yesterday, in which we ranked all the Disney classics of the Nine Old Men era. Lovely, fun stuff. And I think that's pretty much all I've got to tell you. So I will definitely be back Tuesday, if I'm not back before then. So, in the meantime, say hello to Bacon and have a lovely rest of your day. Lots of love from me to you. Have a great day, guys. Love you. Bye. Mwah.